The baby chicken looks good. All the other ones are like in the uncanny valley. We need to talk about this. So Minecraft, or let's say Mojang, recently made name tags craftable, which is something I think is gonna destroy the game in the future, in the near future. And why is that? What is the main problem? They are making the game less exciting by making it more accessible. You understand that? Exploration is happens because you don't have something accessible to you, so you go in the world and explore to find that thing. Okay, for the first reason, I need to ever when I had the thought in the beginning, whenever they made lodestones craftable. So lodestone is not something you need like a stack or 2 or 3 stacks of. You're barely gonna need like 5 or 6 of them, 6, 7, 5 or 6 of them, because how many bases, further array bases, are you going to build in your world? Not a lot. So how much, for example, you made a district and you have one lodestone and another district, rather than have individual building have their own other lodestones, you're not gonna clutter them. So when Mojang changed the recipe of lodestone from netherite to, I think it's iron now, it actually, lodestone lost its value. Do you see lodestone using for this purpose? No, it's now just a decorative block with a side feature. Back in the days, it was a flex to have lodestone or have like 10 lodestones. It was a flex and it had a purpose. It was never seen as a decorative block. It was always seen as a flex because you had to grind for it. So, and there's a purpose, okay, which is rarely used. So you didn't need to change the recipe, make it a recipe cheaper. Second thing is, I saw a picture on Phoenix XC video where he was scrolling through the Reddit, and it was a meme of the Reaper, Death Reaper meme, in which it was going from door to door and killing everyone. And the last one, and the first one was a saddle, second one lead, third one was name tag, and fourth one was force armor. From there, I was thinking, okay, lodestone was something I personally do not agree. I think they like made it from a flexing point to just a useless dirt mud block type of block that is just a decorative block. Now you like, for example, the top side of a smithing table. Smithing table is has features. It has a unique feature for like trims and stuff, but it is a cool floor or a cool ceiling, just like that. They made the lodestone actually pretty useless. Okay, you understand? Second thing is that in the saddle, first of all, saddle making it craftable, it was absolutely, I think personally, it was amazing and best feature. Why I'm against this thing? For example, in the early game, you find a horse and you tame the horse, and the new player, they realize, oh, I cannot ride control the horse. The horse likes me and I sit on it calmly, but I cannot like ride the horse. The horse, I cannot move it. So you go on Google and search, you need a saddle. And how do you get a saddle? You get the saddles from loot chests. So the new player realized, oh, the loot chest is, for example, I saw a saddle in that village in like 500 blocks, or there, that this on that place. For example, the player has to walk to those places to get the saddle and then use the horse. So you understand, in the beginning game, players are not bothered to go find a saddle on their own and then get the horse and then they use it. So first I remember it was season, I think it was 8, in which hermits decided we're gonna go no elytra, only horses. There was no elytras allowed. Okay, so which made it a very good fun interaction between. They're discovering horses, llamas, and other rideable animals, mobs, and which was pretty amazing. And it actually inspired other people to use these horses and these form of transportation even more, which made Mojang, we need to make the craftable recipe. So early game players can easily have the horses. So it was a great deal. Second was leads. Leads was very expensive. It needed slime balls, and you can rarely get slime from, and you need to have a farm, and farm has to be in a certain chunk or like what. It is so confusing, and early game it's impossible to get leads otherwise killing the wandering trader and the llamas. You get 2 leads. otherwise there's no way to get leads. And when you can easily craftable get the craftable leads, you don't actually need them. Okay, you barely need them. Okay, and for like you barely need them. I understand. Okay, the third was name tag. So now name tag has a unique property to name the your mobs, anything you can name, and it also has a feature for the mob to not despawn. So pet animals are not going to despawn. They're gonna stay as they are, and you don't need a name tag for them, but you can name them and have a tag on them. And making it craftable was actually pretty stupid, because hear me out, you got a dog and you craft the name tag, you name him Coco, and he sits on the house door, and that's it, end of the story. Other situation, you get a dog and he was like, I call you Coco. Oh, I need a tag for you. You two go on an adventure and find the name tag, and you can name the dog Coco. You understand? You can It forces the players to go search for it. It forces the player to go search for it. And also and also you it's not like you can only get from loot chest. You can also buy it from villagers. Unlike saddles, you can buy it from villagers. So I remember Grain from season 7. He was like I think it was season 7. He was like, I need name tag, name tag, name tag. Because of wanting those name tags, he actually set up the whole villager trading setup. Like, you seen someone wanting one specific item and doing that massive job? It just forced him to get the villager trading hall, and he just needed name tag. And in the byproduct, he got the villager trading hall. And got so many different things which was just impossible for him to get. So it actually forced him. And the last one was horse armor, and the horse armor actually, for example, horse armor, unlike the saddle was early game. I think horse armor is unlike the name tag. Name tag is a different story. You can live without the name tag. The horses, your pet animals, can live without the name tag, but the horse cannot live with the arm. I think if next, I know in the future they're gonna change the name and make the horse armor craftable or something like that. If you make the craftable, make it very expensive. Have something like with it, like a heart of the sea, whatever, that level of rare. Or don't make it a like a what you call it, craftable, but make it actually bought it from the villagers. The armor smith sells horse armor in certain trades, or in the blacksmith you can find the horse armor. That way we have a confirmed positions to get the horse armor. Don't make it craftable. I think not making it craftable would be amazing. Going to the villagers is much better approach. And for the name tag, I think rather than making it craftable, make it this name tag in a lectern's house in the village. Have a chest that has confirmed name tag. So every time you're going on an adventure with your dog and you see a a village, you was like ultimately and go like, oh, there's gonna be a name tag in there, and you find a name tag, you name your dog Coco, and end of the day, everyone's happy. So now, actually, that was my proposal to what the situation is, and how Mojang need to learn about this, how they are doing, because there is a certain problem that is slowly but surely adding up, and it's making, for me personally, I'm as a game design, it's actually kind of ruining Minecraft. What is the main cause? What is the main problem? They are making the game less exciting by making it more accessible. You understand that? Exploration is happens because you don't have something accessible to you. So you go in the world and explore to find that thing. Okay, if everything, for example, if you live in a city, everything you can buy from the supermarket. You don't need to go to the woods and hunt to get the food. If you live in a farm, you go in the woods, hunt to get the food, and you know how to cut the animal, how to prepare it, and what type of animal you should eat, and blah 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 blah. Every survival skills that you need in post-apocalyptic manner. But if you live in a city, you have no knowledge where the meat is coming from, how the meat is prepared, which part is this. Even some people eat just like chopped meat, and they don't have no idea if they have ears or nose in there. So this is a difference they're making. This is a problem that they're having. Watch the whole my analogy in the next segment. So this is a and the problem is, imagine the players from 5 years ago in the, I think, 1.16. Imagine 1.16, and player finds a chest. It has saddles, it has a, for example, the chest has a ladle, and he's like, oh my god, I found a saddle, I can finally ride a horse with it. Or finds a name tag, oh my god, I find a name tag, I can finally name my dog Coco. Or for example, it has a lead, oh my god, I can finally lead my dog to the fence for stupid reasons. Or they find a what you call it, a horse armor, oh my god, I can give armor to my horse and it will be saved, it has more health. Now in the recent time, in now present time, imagine horse armor is craftable. Now what is the chest? I was like, oh my god, there's rotten flesh in there. I really want it. I love rotten flesh. There is nothing to surprise the gamer. Like there is nothing like strive for. You made everything accessible. Now they're gonna open a chest, and if they see like a saddle, name tag, armor, and lead in the same chest, they're not gonna be like, huh, I'm good, and they're gonna close it and walk away. They're not even gonna pick it up because they can just craft it easily. Okay, they're not even gonna bother opening the chest. There's gonna be problem that they're not even gonna bother opening the chest because every single thing in there they can easily find and do make in the other in the real world. You understand the problem? The only unique thing will be left in there, I think, is like gunpowder. Okay, otherwise they have a farm because creepers are hard to kill sometimes. So the only good thing in the chest would not be a saddle, would not be a lead, would not be a name tag, would not be a horse armor. It would be gunpowder. You understand the problem? We're going back to World War II. We need to understand this. Thank you for watching my video. It is quite lengthy and I did not intend it to make it that lengthy, I think, but it takes about 10 minutes to explain my point. And I don't do this type of videos. Thank you for sticking around if you stayed this long. And yeah, if you enjoyed the analogy over the all of the different gameplays of games I made, which these were the only accessible: Assassin's Creed, Minecraft, and I play a lot of different games. And thank you for watching. Bye bye.